Hi, my name is Paya Lohia from the Engineering Department. In a previous video, we covered in detail the installation steps required for the wireless video bridge and c41w. In this segment, we'll highlight the top 10 things to remember when installing this hardware. The wireless video bridge is just one part of the entire Genie system. Before Genie, we networked the HR2X and H2X IRDs together over a MoCA network to create MRV. Each had its own tuners and operated independently, so if something happened to one, the rest of the network is generally unaffected. The only difference was that you couldn't access content off that box because it now disconnected from the MoCA network. Now, the Genie server centralizes all content and processes all user requests. Without their own tuners, clients are fully dependent on the Genie server. The clients receive and display content and fulfill user requests through constant two-way communication with the Genie server. Because the Genie server is the brain that controls the entire system, if something happens to it, all of the clients are affected, unlike our pre-Genie setup. The wireless video bridge and C41 clients are just another piece of that system. The wireless video bridge creates a private wireless extension to the MoCA network that connects the wireless clients to the Genie server. Think of the wireless video bridge like a wireless swim splitter. It's controlled by the Genie and serves no other purpose beyond sending content from the Genie over the wireless network to the C41Ws. Since all of the wireless clients are connected to the Genie server through the wireless video bridge, if something happens to the bridge, it may affect any or all of the C41W clients. Wired clients will still be able to communicate to the Genie through the wired MoCA network, but wireless clients may have lost their connection to the system. Certain installation steps take time to complete, and there's nothing you can do to speed things along. So remember, please be patient. Since we're introducing this new wireless aspect to the system, you have to give the entire system time to create its communication paths. Follow the installation steps as outlined in the training, and allow time for the devices to establish network connectivity. After the wireless video bridge is connected to the MoCA network, it can take up to 2 minutes before it is detected by the server. When selecting Add Clients on the HR34 or HR44, it can take about 30 seconds before the wireless video bridge LED begins to flash blue and green. And pairing a C41W to a wireless video bridge can take up to 2 minutes after selecting Continue or Connect Now. Follow the steps in the order they are outlined. Do not deviate from the process or move to troubleshooting too early. Remember, when you are building a complete Genie system, doing things out of order will cause complications. For example, connecting the wireless video bridge to coax without completing beacon mode more often leads to incorrect placement of the bridge, generating a poor signal to the clients and a repeat service activity. Not following the installation process as shown in the training could needlessly complicate the installation, resulting in longer installation times, additional resets, and the need to call ISS. In fact, what may seem fine when you're on site may still generate repeat service activities later. The wireless MoCA network created by the wireless video bridge is completely separate from any Wi-Fi internet that the customer may have. It's locked down to DirecTV devices only. That wireless MoCA network shouldn't interfere with a customer's Wi-Fi network as long as minimum distances to the Wi-Fi router are observed. Because they are separate, customers don't even need to have internet service to have a wireless video bridge. When you think about placing the wireless video bridge, keep in mind that you need to provide the best signal strength to all of your wireless client locations. It may take several tries to identify the best location to service all the client locations. Think of the wireless video bridge like a cell phone tower. If you're way out in the country, far away from a tower, you'll have a bad signal and calls will cut out or drop completely. So make sure your wireless video bridge is close enough to the wireless clients. The same thing can happen if you're in the middle of a city, surrounded by tall buildings. You might be right around the corner from a cell phone tower, but those obstructions are blocking your signal. And then there are those areas where you just can't explain why, but you have a bad signal or no service at all, even though you can't see an obvious obstruction. What you can't see in a house will create problems for you when installing a wireless video bridge. Ductwork, wire mesh, walls reinforced with thick materials, these all create barriers and reduce signal strength. Don't get tripped up by these unseen barriers and potential trouble spots. Using beacon mode is the only way to get around these invisible problems and make sure that you have the best signal strength to all of your C41Ws. It will help reduce the risk of having to troubleshoot signal issues or even coming back on a repeat service activity. Think of using beacon mode like dithering an ODU. While you can probably just set up an ODU and aim it manually, there's no guarantee the customer will maintain proper signal strength. Dithering the ODU ensures the best signal lock over the long term, which means reduced service activities. The same concept applies to placing the wireless video bridge. You can probably guess where a good place would be for it in a customer's home, but beacon mode is the only way to guarantee it's the best one. Beacon mode isn't a tool we've provided for you. It's part of the installation process. Just like you wouldn't skip dithering the ODU, follow the process and don't skip beacon mode. Putting wireless devices too close to each other can create interference and saturation, so we have established minimum distances between wireless equipment. These distances apply to the wireless video bridge, wireless clients, a customer's Wi-Fi router, a c41w, or the HR44's internal Wi-Fi DECA. Shorter distances may work on the initial install, but could fail later and result in a service activity. And remember, the wireless video bridge must always be vertical and upright, and clear of any obstacles that might block signal. All final C41W locations and potential locations must show a solid green LED and 3 full green bars on the signal screen. The flashing red LED on the C41W has frequently been mistaken for an error. There are a couple points during the installation where a flashing red LED is actually normal. When entering the Add Client screen on the Genie server, and when exiting the Add Client screen on the Genie server. We've already talked about being patient. There are some times in the installation process when it might seem like things are going wrong, but the system needs time to build its connections, and things might actually be proceeding normally. Make sure you don't rush to immediately start troubleshooting, because doing that might actually cause problems for you. That's not to say you aren't ever going to run into any problems. To help you, we've put together a 2-page job aid to remind you of the installation process and assist you with some troubleshooting. Please make sure you get a copy of it from your trainer or supervisor.
Thanks for calling ISS. This is Chad. Can I help you?
Call ISS if you have any issues during the installation. In addition to the resources we've provided, ISS is there to help you if you have problems or forget the order of the installation steps, and calling them will save you time if you're stuck.
You're all set to go then.
Remember, this is a new technology for our customers, so take the time to fully educate them about the do's and don'ts of their new equipment. One example is to let them know you found the best location for their wireless video bridge, so it shouldn't be moved or covered.
Since it's wireless, can I move this TV somewhere else if I want to?
Absolutely.
Some customers may want to move their wireless client to a different location. There are 2 things you should do to exceed expectations and deliver a wow moment. Speak with the customer about where they may want to move their client, so that you can properly place the wireless video bridge to support all locations where they plan to use their wireless clients. Then, spend a few minutes explaining how the LEDs and wireless technology work, and demonstrate this by moving the client to the new location. The wireless video bridge and C41W represent the cutting edge of DirecTV technology, and by following the installation steps and being patient, you can help ensure a trouble-free installation and a happy customer for years to come.